I mean,
He looks very weird.
Random deep messages.
well, it's nice that we started stream with that. That's fucking fantastic. All right.
Well, it's your own fault. You're the stream starter, David.
Well, I didn't know he was gonna say his name immediately, so you know.
Well, can we not just talk about it? I just say he looks different. That's all. We haven't seen him in a long time.
And that's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Well. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes. Oh,
right.
Great, David. Got off to a great start. You're sitting down while the stream is starting.
All right, everybody. Welcome.
Oh, David is just terrible at his job.
Welcome to episode 32 of Trash Talk.
No, it took him 32 episodes to figure out a fucking thumbnail for his YouTube channel.
Hey, first off, it looks good. All right, that shit look good.
Welcome to Trash Talk, the longest running unorganized VR
podcast. I'm your host, Coco Man, aka David. Let's do the introductions. To my left.
It's me, the boy with the non and without the non-less baby. Here at it again.
YouTube.com/nonless.
YouTube.com/non.
And then we got our beautiful boy here.
I'm James.
He's James.
I draw furries.
Yep. He has a wonderful job. Yo, Brown, remember Mia from Omegle? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to my podcast. It's beautiful. It's great. We're out here.
Did he call you Brown?
He sure did. I take no offense to that because it's true. All right.
I mean,
So
you
is
are
that like your nickname or something?
You are brown.
I am Brown. They call me they call me Brown Man. All right,
David,
let's get started. No, we're gonna start with your topic because you were very excited.
Well, I wasn't very excited. It's kind of a dark topic now that I think about it. The only reason why I found it funny is
I'm
because
excited.
so excited. You know, there's been the rounds of like people making like what's it called? Like when you take a picture and then you morph it so like it looks like the person's singing like weird
Yeah,
the dame thing, but like with the Fortnite.
You meant to say, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay. All right, let's continue.
And basically, there was a furry YouTuber that got canceled like 2 years ago because they found out he fucked dogs, which is bad. No bueno. And then today he's like, "Hey guys, I'm back." Everybody's like, "No, fuck off!" And I just like it because some of the replies are just people taking his face from the apology video and making it the whole picture.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's it.
Well, that's the problem with furries, right? They always end up being bad. Why? Why?
No,
not all of them, but a lot of the famous ones just end up being awful.
Because guess what?
Same thing with actors. A lot of weird shit.
Yeah, same thing with actors. Yeah, think about that. Or YouTubers in general. Like all the Minecraft YouTubers end up being pedos.
Yeah, like yeah, no, that's okay. We're not gonna talk about.
When you reach like 100k subs, like 100k followers, and whatever, you're instantly attracted to children. It's just science.
This is why I don't do YouTube.
I think the reason why is just a lot of those people are like kind of socially awkward, and then once they got the power, they abuse it.
Like Pro Jared, that shit was weird.
Or Call Me Carson.
That shit was also weird.
He just kind of didn't say anything and he vanished.
I mean, that's like the best way to go out, right? It's just just don't say anything and accept your defeat.
I mean, yeah, kind of, but like that's probably the reason why like so many people get canceled. It's just like you have power, then you abuse it.
See, if I ever get power, I'll abuse it in the right ways.
Like how?
You force children to fix things.
Nope. I'll see the best way to abuse that power is to make a Patreon.
Instead of grooming a 16-year-old, you're gonna groom a
I'll start grooming the elderly so that they get attached. They put look, they'll get attached. They'll put me in their will. They give me their money, and when they die, I don't even have to think about it. Easy.
Is that a thing like death?
Plus, they don't have a Twitter account, so they can't cancel you.
Yeah, that's like a thing like that people do. Like they'll get really close to like an elderly person just to get their fucking money.
How much money does an elderly person have? They haven't worked in like 40 years.
Are you serious?
A regular elderly person is on the verge of death and has no money. What do you mean?
I guess.
Max, they have like 10K. It's not worth 10 years of my life talking to a fucking elderly person.
You don't think so? I think so. I think it'd be worth it. It's like like sugar babies. You know sugar babies?
Just put like $5 in Bitcoin. It'll be 10K in 10 years.
No, it's sugar babies. If I want it, like most of these people don't even want sex.
Sugar babies, like jelly beans.
No, you know what?
Okay, but sugar baby's different than being friends with the elderly.
No, it's like the same thing. Like, no, it's not. It's literally. Okay, listen. You can literally be a sugar baby to like an older person without having to have sex with them, right?
No, you. Well, most of the time.
Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
I mean, that depends on the contract I have with the person. I mean,
some people just want like companionship. Maybe they like want to kiss now and again, but you know, I don't have to do that. It's not in my contract, baby. No kissing.
I mean, I guess you're right. I had a friend who's in New York. Who said his like friend who is a girl was like 20, and she was going out with a guy who was like 50. Yep. And it was like a sugar baby, sugar daddy type thing, but they weren't fucking. They were just like hanging out.
You don't gotta fuck. You just chill, and then they pay for your shit.
Sad. That's so sad. Like,
why is that sad? Hey, if I'm getting paid to be someone's friend, fuck it.
I would feel horrible for the other guy because I mean,
that's
like,
you.
Let me speak. This guy's like 50, and not even his family cares about him. He has to pay someone to hang out with him. I feel so bad.
Nah, that's okay.
They're probably mostly used as like fucking like as eye candy when they go to galas or something.
True.
No, I guess so. You're right, but like from what I've heard from the relationship that girl had with that guy, was just kind of like I was really lonely, and his family didn't care about him. I was just like, that's horrible. That's so sad.
Well, I mean, he's got money. He doesn't need family.
I don't know.
He can just buy family.
Yeah, he literally bought a family member.
David, would you like to die alone rich or die surrounded by people who care about you?
Die alone rich.
Die alone rich. That's right.
On HD, baby.
That's right. All my, I got the connects. All right. I'll be streaming with the XQC. I will never be his friend, but he's got money.
David.
What?
You're saying you got the connects. That means that when you die, you're just gonna have a bunch of Microsoft Connects all around you.
Yeah.
Ew.
If you die with a VR helmet on, right, and your last image is VR Minecraft, do you go to VR Minecraft heaven?
Okay, how about this? How about this topic? This week's topic: death. You know what I think happens when you die?
Oh my god.
I think with your brain power, the remaining brain power, because apparently that's like the last thing that is just active in your head before it like dies. Yeah. I think you start dreaming, and since time is like it's not real, you dream forever. You just end up dreaming forever.
That's exactly what I was saying 5 years ago to Isaiah, but he didn't understand.
Honestly, I think it just goes dark, and that's it.
No, your brain would dream.
Oh, it's because look.
But once blood and oxygen start going to your brain, it's over.
David, from your perspective, it's literally impossible to not exist. You're always gonna have seen something. And even after, like, let's say for me, you die right now, right? You're gone.
Yeah.
But for you, your brain, you're stuck in that moment in time because that's the last thing you've ever perceived. Your mind can't not exist for you.
Okay, David, time is like subjective, right? It's all fucked. And think about this. Don't you sometimes like, all right, I'm gonna go to sleep for like 3 minutes, and then you wake up and an hour passed, but it doesn't feel like an hour.
Yesterday, I literally went to bed at 1 o'clock, and I woke up 5 hours later.
30 minutes late to the Valheim.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now think about it. With your last energy of your brain, you're gonna start dreaming, and since time is relative, you're just gonna dream forever.
In that moment?
Yeah.
So you're saying my consciousness, right? My big old brain, it's slowly deleting itself.
Yeah.
And then when it finally happens, I just dream forever as my body decomposes and my consciousness is beamed up into space.
Because you can't, David, from your, like, imagine not existing. You can't. You're always going to be something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
even
like,
when you die, you're always gonna think.
David, that millisecond that
Damn,
you're like decomposing and your brain is shutting down, that's going to feel like a lifetime.
Oh, I guess. I guess, yeah, because time is relative to the person's experience and how the brain works.
Exactly.
So the brain's gonna be like, hey, fucking chemicals.
think about this. That would also explain like why some people die and they see different. Like when people die and then come back to life, like they say, "Oh, I saw a light. Oh, I saw this. I saw that." They see that because that is what they believe. Like, if you believe in God and you always been believing in God, when you're dying, you're gonna hallucinate about God because that's what you believe in.
Lame.
Yeah. So, but right before you die, always think about, Sakura
Cheetos?
from Naruto.
Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Hot Cheetos, anime titties, and Minecraft.
Guys, when I died, I saw a hot Cheetos.
Dude, I saw this hot anime girl eating hot Cheetos. Oh my god. It was amazing.
But that's my theory. That's what happens when you die. Because think about it also, like when you're poisoned, you start hallucinating because your brain is like, what is happening?
Well, I mean, when you're poisoned, it's mostly because there's chemicals in your brain that are fucking with your brain. But
well,
yeah,
like,
but
the brain
to that is hallucinating.
the brain does things to you so that like you don't die immediately. Like if you get shot, your brain releases so much like adrenaline, you literally don't feel it, so that you can actually go and get help.
Yeah.
Like say I got shot in the brain and I'm like driving. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're dead.
Okay, look. Okay, look.
Dead.
I get shot in the fucking shoulder or something, right?
My
brain's
won't feel it.
My brain's like, hey, this hurts. Run.
Well,
Yeah,
it depends the state you're in. If you're just randomly shot without you expecting it, you're gonna feel the pain. I don't think adrenaline's gonna hit you.
No, I think it would hit. I think it would hit pretty quickly.
I saw someone like
I've been shot before, actually.
My reliable source, Yahoo Answers. Someone said they got into a plane crash, right?
Right.
And like they woke up and they had a piece of metal like inside their stomach, and they didn't feel it, but they just felt like the warm blood like going on their body. And then when they looked down, they didn't feel it at the beginning. And it took a while before they started feeling the pain.
He woke up to it. I mean, like, let's say you're just randomly shot in the shoulder. Your brain isn't already producing adrenaline because it didn't know it was going to get shot. So you're going to feel that a lot until I guess it starts producing it.
Well, it's like, have you seen Untold Stories of the ER?
No.
It's a show. I don't know if it's like an American thing, but there's an episode where this dude who is literally sitting in a hospital bed, like on a gurney, whatever it's called, and he's got a pipe.
Gurney.
He's got a pipe through his fucking skull.
Oh.
And he's just sitting there texting. He's like, like it's like the pipe missed like some vital fucking brainstem, and he was completely fine. He just had this giant pipe going through his head. But he was
your body's gonna do anything to survive. So like, if making you not pass out from the pain is something that will make you survive, then it's probably gonna make.
I feel like that'll kill you though. That's what kills you, right? Is when you fall asleep.
Yeah, I think so. Because like, no, maybe.
It's like when you have a concussion, they tell you not to lay down because then you die.
Maybe it's because when you sleep, I don't know, your brain goes like.
Your brain's like, all right, do this forever.
Like, all right, see ya.
Your brain isn't as active and not trying to.
I think that's like one of my biggest fears is like going into a coma.
Really?
Because like, I wouldn't feel it, right? But when I wake up, who knows what the fuck time it's gonna be?
What if it feels like sleep paralysis the whole time for 30 years?
You just like you're literally awake, your eyes are fucking open, you're like,
oh, that would suck.
Yeah, like see, that's like I suffer from sleep paralysis, so I know what that fucking what that's
I
like.
Get that too. Sometimes
fucking,
it's kind of cute.
It sucks.
Wait, Dave, what is your sleep paralysis demon?
It's like shadows.
Okay, but is it like a body or is it like something?
It really depends. Like it depends on how deep your brain is, because what it's happening is like you're sleeping, right? Mm-hmm. Your brain is still in sleep mode, and your eyes are open, and you're fucking like.
But you see, the reason why you see those demons is because your brain is like, there's
Dream.
something happening. Let's hallucinate something on me that would explain why I'm not moving.
Yeah, like sometimes you can't even close your eyes because it's.
Oh, it's because like what I've realized is that you're not actually awake when you're in sleep paralysis. You're like you've opened your eyes in a dream in the same room but in a dream, and then when you actually get to move, you open your eyes again.
Yeah, it's like a. Oh god, how do I explain this?
It's like a fake double of the room you're in.
It's very weird. It's very weird. I had it once, and like I was like, when I had it, I was like, oh shit, this is sleep paralysis, and I was like, my dad told me about it, and he said that when he had it, he saw like a priest over him.
Nice.
Because they're like a completely black
Black
figure, but
priest.
No, but it had the little like white collar.
Yeah.
He said he saw that.
Oh, like
because that day his mom was telling him like a scary story with a ghost priest with a white collar. I only saw my blanket that like just tried to choke me, so I was like,
never
"That's
had
boring."
a demon. I was I just couldn't move. There was nothing there.
It's the worst when you get a hallucination. It's always the
I've
worst.
never had one.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe because I'm so stable-minded and smart and genius.
I guess it was the same fear. Like I just saw my blanket like go over me, and I was like, and then when I woke up, I was like, "That was boring." Even this shit, that's just a blanket.
What the fuck? That was boring. I want something more exciting. Send demons my way.
If you want to make your dreams more exciting, just write them down every morning, and you'll start remembering more and more. And it's like you've actually gone somewhere.
I heard that
Have
heard that if you remember your dreams, you had a bad sleep.
It's not lucid. I mean, but it's not lucid dreaming. It's like it's like right before where you remember everything you did. So it feels like I did something, but I did nothing.
Huh? Interesting.
It's like pre-vacation.
Also, David, I'm like that in general. Like the first time I was bleeding from the nose, I was like, hell yeah, I'm bleeding from the nose finally. Like,
what the fuck?
I bet the first time I'm gonna break my bone, I'm gonna be like, holy shit, I finally broke a bone.
Oh my, what's wrong? Dude, I remember this one time I was sleeping, and I was having a sleepover, and my friend was sleeping over, and all of a sudden, like, I'm prone to nosebleeds for some reason. My nose starts bleeding when I sleep, but, like, my body's so used to it, it literally snaps like this. Like, my neck snaps backwards so that the blood doesn't come out of my nose, but I'm still sleeping.
That's bad.
And I woke up, and I've been drinking
all
this blood. And I literally woke up and I was like, it hurt so bad. It's like I was drinking straight tomato soup for like 3 days.
Let's not talk about this. Oh, that was awful. Made me feel like weird. I hate blood
You
stuff.
You ever drink that much blood, James, that your throat literally burns?
I'm leaving. No more blood talk. No more blood talk. That's awful. I hate that.
Let's
get against blood.
Let's get to an actual topic here.
All right. Let's stop being existentialist pussies.
You're the one who brought us from zoophilia to death.
Speaking of pussy, apparently, this was a really funny thing that showed up on this news site that I read. Apparently, people are hacking wireless sex toys.
Oh, the chastity cage that got locked forever?
No. So, like, okay, so I'm not sure if you're familiar with this item, but it's a vibrator that you can stick in your vagina, right? And someone can remote control it with, like, their phone app.
Yeah, there's those TikToks of, like, the husbands looking at their wives at malls and they turn it on.
Yeah, it's one of those. But apparently, people are learning how to hack them. Essentially, it's harmless, right? Because your pussy's wet, loser. Like,
yeah, but I mean, the timing. Either you have a direct camera link into the person's room, or you're just randomly turning it on, and it's just vibrating in a drawer somewhere.
It's just a funny prank, bro. It's just it's a funny social experiment.
I think the funniest version of that was like, you know, chastity cages, like something you put on your penis so you can't.
I've never seen that, but that's cool.
Why would that be Bluetooth locked ever? Hello?
Oh, so they have one that is Bluetooth locked, and someone hacked into them, and they locked them forever. And it literally said on the app, like, I will unlock it if you give me this amount of money.
That's hilarious. Wait.
But I mean, forget about it. Wouldn't that just turn them on more?
Why don't you, like, okay, so what's the hardest material that you can make one of these things out of, right? You can just break it.
They literally make it out of iron.
No, I don't think they make. How would you make that out of iron?
How would you wear it? How would you wear pants?
It's like a cage. It's like a cage. It's literally just a cage. You open it. It's literally just a cage.
You could just take like some bolt cutters and.
It's
next to your dick.
Yeah, Kevin.
Sometimes you gotta take a risk.
It's like a thing. It's like a little capsule.
I mean, like the plastic, but I've seen some iron
a
ones.
A dick capsule. Got it.
There's also the plastic, which I would assume would be harder to break.
They're not out of plastic.
Yeah, there's like that white plastic.
But you're wearing this thing, right? How would you wear this in public? Because obviously you're gonna have this massive thing coming out of your pants.
Like no one's wearing a chastity belt in public. What are you talking about?
What is this device? Then what are you talking about?
I don't know. Someone had a fucking chastity thing on their dick at home, and someone locked it.
It's small enough that if you put it on your clothes, it won't really show.
What is it? What is it, like a cock ring? Like I don't understand the concept of this.
It's like okay. Imagine a cock ring, but instead of just the ring, it like it's a little like cap. It's like a little like.
David, it's a plastic cock glove.
Yeah, basically, and it keeps it. It keeps it small.
Awful.
It keeps it small.
That sounds awful. What if you pop a boner, that shit's not growing. It's reverting back in.
That's the point.
That's so sad. Why not just let it free?
Because it's because they like it.
Yeah, because it's like it's like you give the key to someone else. It's like, oh, they control me. And like,
so it's a kink. It's
a kink. Yeah, it's like.
No,
What do you think?
I thought it was like a real like. I thought it was like, oh, I don't want to have sex. So I'm gonna put a cage on my dick.
No, it's a kink thing, David. It's not like you buy this and it's just like normal use. No, it's a kink thing.
And someone Bluetooth locked it.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If they did that, wouldn't that just turn them on more? Wouldn't they just be like, oh yes, this is what I wanted?
Why would you ever want a Bluetooth locked thing?
Why not just get a lock and key?
Unless he set it on like a timer and he did it to himself. He's like, aha, I'm gonna put this on a timer, hide my phone for 10 years.
Wait, he did it he did it out of embarrassment. He actually locked it himself by accident and he blamed a hacker for it. Anyways, thank you, James, for that insightful fucking story. He's just looking at me.
Well, yeah, because you thought that, oh, it's like underwear.
You didn't explain it. You just said, oh, it's just a fucking cage for your cock.
How have you never seen one of those before, David?
I've never seen it. The closest thing, the only thing that comes to mind when you say something like that is the video of the lady literally stomping on this guy's balls while it's like through like this fucking the sheetrock. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where she's literally just fucking doing jumping jacks on his cock.
Oh god, I hate that shit so much.
And like you can see how red it is, and it's just like, oh. I love just looking to my right. I'm so sorry.
I'm judging you. I don't know, man. Again, like I just said, it's like, oh, David, mom and dad are coming to visit. Break out the chastity cages. We want to get fancy.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm not hip.
I mean, have you seen the female version where it's well? I mean, it's more of like an anti-rape thing where they got like inward claws. If you go in, it's fine, but if you try to pull out, it destroys the mushroom tip.
Kevin, no.
What? It's real?
No, it's just underwear. The female version is just underwear with a lock on it.
That's real?
I know, but there's a thing like this where like the claws are like this. So if you go in, you're fine. But when you pull out, you're stuck like a fish hook.
Like a pine cone.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, is that real?
I mean, it's an anti-rape thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have a fucking bear trap inside your.
I mean, the problem with it was when someone did rape him and they went in and they were stuck together, and one was really mad because their dick was stuck. So it got pretty violent.
And one was really mad. What do you mean? Only one was mad, Kevin?
But one's terrified, one's mad. What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's talk about something else. All right, let's talk about modding PS5s because for some reason
already,
yeah, someone made liquid cooling PS5.
Why? Aren't the consoles supposed to come like with good they're supposed to work like as a unit? It's supposed
Kevin,
to work.
have you ever? Well, you have an Xbox, right? You don't have a PS4.
Xbox One, thank you.
I have a PS4.
Have you ever heard one of those things running hot? It sounds like an airplane.
If you're gonna put liquid cooling on a PS5, just buy a computer. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was looking at this article and it looks really cool, right? Because it's like a PS5 with this liquid cooling. But at the same time, I'm like, with all this effort you put into this thing, you're literally putting liquid cooling in a shitty computer. So why not just put liquid...
That guy probably has a PC. He's just doing it for the meme. Like, if he knows how to do custom water cooling, he's probably built a PC before.
Yeah, well, some idiot's gonna buy it. Some stupid little asshole is gonna be like, "Oh, liquid cooling PS5, yeah, that's mine. Give me." Like, no, wrong.
Is there anything else added? It's just more cooling.
It's just liquid cooling.
All right. Sick.
I know. I was reading it and I was like, "Oh, since the PS5 has like a GPU equivalent to the RTX 6000," I'm like, isn't that garbage compared to like today's standards?
Well, look, I just thought about the reason people buy consoles is because they have
A budget.
They don't want to use a PC.
They have the special UI, and they're like, you know, it has like the specific company's like thing on it, right? Like it's OS and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't they sell that as a subscription on PC?
Yeah. Actually, that's fucking genius. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
repeat that.
Like, couldn't, like, let's say when you boot up an Xbox, your Xbox HUD comes up, right? Couldn't they sell that as a subscription on your PC?
Didn't they
So
do
you just
it
turn
with
your
Xbox
PC
Live
to
Game
have the
Pass?
Xbox UI?
That would be pretty smart. But
It'd be the same thing.
Kevin, you don't understand why people buy consoles. 2 reasons.
Money.
It's cheaper, and some people don't want to play games on the same place that they work. They want to sit down on the sofa and play on the big TV.
Those people just don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand, but I can see the logic behind that. Like, oh, I work all day on the computer. I don't want to go home and sit down on the computer to play.
That's why you buy a comfy chair.
Yeah, but some people just want to sit down on their living room and look at their big TV. Because think about this. We are gamers, so we have good monitors. Most of those people that work at office don't have a good monitor. They don't think it looks good.
That's not my fault.
They have a better
David
TV.
doesn't have a good monitor.
Yes, I do!
Oh, you don't. Come on. 144 hertz?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, this
I'm
loser
sorry.
has 120.
No,
What? Me? I have 144. I have 2K 144.
Yeah,
1 millisecond response rate.
What about you?
IPS.
What about you, Kevin? What's the high shit you got, huh?
I got that $60 144 hertz Chinese monitor. The UI is in Chinese. I don't understand it.
So what are you coming at
It's
me
144.
for? I have a 144 hertz monitor.
What?
You're saying that I don't, and I do. I literally bought it for my birthday.
Did you have a birthday, though?
No, that's
Were
why I
you
bought
really
it
born?
for my birthday. I literally bought it for myself. I said, you know what? I'm buying a good monitor. That's why I have 3 fucking screens.
So wait, what's your stats? What's your stats?
Good.
Oh, no. One resolution and frame rate.
It's
James, no one cares about 2K, okay? Shut the fuck up.
Look,
No one cares about that.
it's 1080p, okay?
Okay, but frame rate.
Fucking, I don't fucking know. It's somewhere on the box over there.
Do you not know what frame rate your monitor has?
Oh, David, ugh.
You bought it for your birthday.
Ooh.
All right, let's move on. I think you're gonna cry.
I don't know this information on the top of my head. All I know is that I bought it and it good. All right.
David,
Yeah, but what if it's not even playing on 60 frames per second, 1080p?
I literally, all my games run at fucking 250 frames a second. Okay.
Okay, my games are fake, David. My games also run at 200 frames per second, but my monitor because it's 144.
So I was just asking for the hertz then.
I said that I have 100.
Who asked for the frames of your monitor? What the fuck does that even mean?
I'm jumping off.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Bye, James. You're not in the thumbnail for this one.
No, I'm not here.
All right, let's see here. Okay. Y'all like Zack Snyder's new Justice League?
All right, I'm jumping back down.
No.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
Have you seen this movie?
What's even more important than that, David? Who
What?
cares about that?
What?
iCarly 2 is in the works.
What?
Did you see that?
What?
The old gang, they got together and they're like, yeah, we got this. And then they're making iCarly 2. They're rebooting it.
How are they gonna do that when
They're all
literally
grown-ass
there's
adults.
nudes of every single one of those characters out there?
Good.
Okay. All right. Wait, are you serious?
I think it's gonna be more of like an adult version. I don't think it's on Nickelodeon anymore. It's gonna be they're all adults.
Oh, poggers, dude! If they say the fuck word, I will actually scream.
Yeah, Spencer's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing, Carly?"
What the fuck, Freddy? Get out! and then.
So is it gonna be on Nickelodeon?
No.
I don't know. I don't think it is though. But there's a whole teaser. Like they start filming an episode. Freddy's like, did I start from 3 or 2? And he's like 2, 1.
Oh,
Carly's
wasn't
like,
that just a meme? I thought that was just a meme. I didn't think that was real.
No, that's real. It's a real show. It's gonna happen.
Wait, you gotta send it to me.
It's gonna be called.
Gibby has a YouTube channel, right?
Gibby's YouTube channel is fucking crazy. Have you seen
It's
it?
weird.
It's really. He went on some shit. He started doing drugs after iCarly. but you know.
Kevin, did you know Gibby had a YouTube channel?
I've just seen him random pop in memes, like random pop up randomly in memes here and there.
Yeah, like he's like wearing like he was in the Shrek Retold bit movie.
Wait, what part?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
He was wearing like green skin and his dog was in it.
I don't remember that.
It's like a really like weird bit crushed one where like
it was
really VHS shit going on. Yeah,
he's got some weird editing style. It's really funny though. He's doing well for himself. You know who I'm scared to see? Fucking was it Jerry?
Said a character or the name, like name of the character. We talking about
Spencer. Jerry Trainer.
What is he doing?
He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, he doesn't change.
He looks like an off-brand Jim Carrey.
What has he done like in between iCarly? I didn't see him at all anywhere.
I don't think he's done anything. I think he's just been riding that wave for the longest time.
I don't know. He's been in like other like Dan Schneider shows before he got booed off.
What other Dan Schneider show is he on?
Dan Schneider made another show like for kids that is like superhero kids, and he wasn't.
Spencer must have like a really good feed then.
He was. I've been watching like all the Dan Schneider shows. I've been watching Victorious, Sam and Cat.
So how do you feel about the feet stuff?
It's weird. It's everywhere. I don't know how. Like there's this one episode of Victorious where like, oh, we're gonna go get our feet cleaned by these special fish that eat your toes, and like they're just feet in water. It's weird. It's very strange, and then they all get sick from their feet getting eaten by the.
Well, how do y'all feel when I make movies? It's gonna be like this really dramatic moment. Oh my god! Feet. And then the TV in the background, you're gonna see a furry character like seeing her tits on the screen. Everybody's gonna be like, "Whoa, what a quirky thing!"
Yeah, be the first furry movie maker.
There probably is others.
Thank you for the resub, Ivan. Appreciate it.
Damn.
Puggers.
Rat Pogs in the chat.
Rat Pogs in the chat.
Rat Pogs.
There's a Rat Pogs in the chat.
I bet there's been like furry filmmakers in the past. Think about okay.
There's never been a furry in a movie ever.
Think about this. The Zootopia guy.
Rat Pog.
The director of Zootopia.
Yep.
On Twitter. Yep. Literally said, "Go watch the movie with your fursuit on and take pictures."
That's a little weird.
No, but what if he was part of like the anti-furry gang?
Then he what?
There was a right-wing furry on Twitter just spotting some racist stuff, and he's like, "Bruh, momento." He replied to them.
Bruh, momento.
So it's like, I don't know, maybe he is a furry, or maybe he's just like
making a list of furries. Everyone who sent them a picture is on a list now.
I guess so. I'd be weird if I went to watch a movie and there was a guy in a full fursuit next to me. I'd be like, why?
Yeah, but no one's going to a movie alone in a fursuit. There's no way.
Kevin, I think you underestimate the power of people.
I think you underestimate the power of people, and you underestimate how socially awkward fandoms are.
Beat his ass, no cap.
Yeah, but those people would go in a group, no?
Kevin.
Well, there was the giant orgy.
Do you remember the old Pyrocynical videos where you made fun of people dressed up in fursuits and like Freddy Fazbear's like cardboard cutout costumes?
I don't remember fucking videos from 5 years ago.
Well, people do that, and they're like alone or with one friend.
With one friend, that's not that bad.
I wouldn't do that. If I had a big Fazbear costume, I wouldn't go on Target.
Here's the secret to cringe. Ready?
All right.
Constant noises, right? If there's any dead space, it becomes cringe. Constant noise is very important. And there's a direct relativity with cringe and the amount of people. The more people there are doing a thing, the less cringe it is at the moment.
Yeah, so if you get together and go watch Utopia with all your furry friends and have an orgy, it's not weird.
Yeah, it's not, because it's a consensual orgy in a cinema.
This guy explaining cringe as a tiny waifu. Yeah, that's Kevin.
I guess you're right. I guess there is like levels of cringe. It's like the uncanny valley.
I mean, like, look at us. We've been doing this for 32 episodes. It's no longer cringe. It's just natural.
But think about this, right? One guy doing the floss in New York Square, cringe, monster.
Monster.
Doing the floss together in a mob. That's not cringe anymore. It's just a party.
All right, but okay, but how about that video of Ninja going like, "Floss, everybody"?
Oh my god! I don't see any movement.
If everybody had flossed, it wouldn't be cringe. It'd be a party.
Okay, but but you see in the video that one person flosses with it.
Yeah, but that's because there's only one person. If everyone did it, it would be fine.
So is that cringe though? Is that cringe?
Yes.
Yeah, because there's one person.
Everyone flosses.
Okay, what about you remember all these celebrities singing Imagine during the pandemic where millions of people were dying?
Oh my god, yes, that was so bad. Well, it's because they're so isolated, right? A celebrity a celebrity's not the same thing as a person.
No, they don't know. And I
Is
remember
that wrong?
this one.
Is that wrong?
Is that cringe though? Is that cringe?
As a celebrity, I definitely don't see myself as you poor people.
It's
so
less cringe and more out of touch. Yeah,
True.
But then that makes it cringe.
All right, I remember there was a show. There was an episode of Ellen or whatever where they had Bill Gates on, and then they asked him like, "Hey, Bill Gates, what does a small pizza cost?" And he's like, "I don't know, like $50." He's like, no, he doesn't know what normal things cost. And I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, but do you know? When's the last time fucking Bill Gates ate anything but like a fish's golden asshole? Right? I mean, he probably has like 10 full course meals every day.
Yeah, like he doesn't pay for his food. He has someone cook for him, and he pays that person.
I guess so.
So a person asking Bill Gates, "Hey, how much does this personal pizza cost?" He's not gonna know because money's not a thing to him. Money's not an object to him. Bill Gates probably lives off of Hot Pockets. Look at his drip, dude. Bill Gates got drip. All right. Don't shit on Bill Gates. He drives like a Honda. That shit's cool.
Tech millionaire drip is just different. Okay. Any tech millionaire just dresses like a king.
It's just fucking khakis and a polo shirt. Like, so do it. Yeah. Oh, so do you. So do you. Well, you have that tech drip, dude, for the polo shirt and the khakis.
I think because you dress like shit. I think you're saying you're dressing like shit, David. Because your dress sense is trash.
You have a Honda. Yeah, so does Bill Gates. You're on like the same level.
I don't think Bill Gates has a Honda. He probably has like
he
a
doesn't.
Tesla.
No, he doesn't drive like an expensive car. It's like a Camry or something like that.
Why do you think Bill Gates
has a private jet?
Well, that's where his money goes. He doesn't spend it on fancy cars because he doesn't need it.
He spends it on fancy jet planes.
Yes, because he needs to fly out to the Microsoft headquarters every day.
He really doesn't. He can just zoom.
Yeah, he can just zoom.
I mean, at that point, I just let someone else run a company, and I just live off the fucking trillions. I don't have to go anywhere.
That's what what's his face did. The guy who runs Amazon. He stepped down as CEO, and then he let
Yeah,
someone
you
else
make
do
enough money, you just fucking dip. Fuck that company.
Yeah, I agree. How about you, instead of this, you underpay a CEO to run the company while you get a lot of the pay. Like, just stop working. Be
Just
rich.
stop working.
I mean, if you get that rich, wouldn't you be bored after some long?
That's why old people work, because they're out of retirement, because they're so bored out of their minds.
That's their generation. We have anime. We have fat titty anime to watch. We have
but think about this.
Anime,
to play.
video
Kevin
games.
Peck. Think about this. Fucking Hayao Miyazaki, this director
never
from
worked
Studio
again.
Ghibli, he has retired like
Okay,
two
but
or
how old
three
is he?
times.
How old is he?
It's like 78.
Yeah, but also, what? He's Japanese, right?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Work culture over there is insane. He probably only had like an hour of free time a day, and he never actually got to get a hobby. What do you mean?
Okay, no, but here's the thing. What do you mean his hobby is drawing? He's an animator.
Yeah, but that's been his job nonstop for like what?
Okay,
50
but here's the
years?
thing. Here's the thing. He retired, and then he came back. He's like, I'm bored, and you guys are fucking up my movie. So he came back. then he retired again, and then came back, and then he did it a third time. Because he's just bored.
It's a different type of people. I've been sitting in my house for 3 years straight doing nothing,
Literally.
and I'm fine.
Literally.
I guess so.
Literally. He's done nothing but sit in his chair for the past like 2 years. He's been doing fucking quarantine before it was cool.
That's right. I'm a master at this,
Are you
baby.
waifu?
I am what you see when you die. Huh? And that's why every time you die, you bust a nut. That's what doctors say.
Oh my god. Is it
That's
true?
why you shit yourself when you die.
They say you shit yourself. Do you pee too? I'm assuming you pee.
Your
I guess
body
there's no
completely
muscle,
empties. No, your body completely empties.
I think it depends on the position you die, because it's just your muscle relaxes, so everything comes out.
No, I'm pretty sure that
Or
no
do you
matter
just
what,
fall out?
you literally shit yourself when you die. Like your body relaxes, right? It builds
Right.
up the gas, and then it lets everything out. So you
Yeah, but it doesn't do that on purpose. It just happens naturally. Fucking...
Yeah, I shit myself whenever I want. Death has no effect on me. Look, when you die, your body relaxes, your bowels empty, because, you know, that shit gross, and your body's like, no more.
No, it's not your body's choice. I think it's just there's gas in your body, and then the gas just leaves, and then it takes whatever with it. Because there's no muscle holding it back.
Have you ever seen the movie, or not the movie, the show Santa Clarita Diet on Netflix?
No.
Okay, 1, it's a bop. 2, it's a lot of death, right? And there's like an episode where she puts this dead guy in a tarp, wraps him up, and puts him in a car. But it's a hot day,
Okay.
so the body explodes.
Right.
And that literally happens. If you leave like a body in a tarp in a hot car, it will literally explode.
Because of the gas. The gas just expands. Yeah.
When I die, I will make sure I don't shit myself. Watch me wipe.
I mean, if you don't want to shit yourself, you can just like, if you ram your fist up your ass before you die, you block it, right?
Ah! I think James is disconnected.
I'm here. I'm
It
just
doesn't have to be a
taking
fist.
into
It could be like a small
conversation.
pebble or something.
What happened?
Like, let's say you're dying on the road, you're bleeding out.
Yep.
You're like, you just grab a pebble, put up your ass, and you're fine.
A pebble? I don't think it's gonna stop
Isn't that
anything.
kind of weird? Like, think about it. You're with Grandpa, and he's on his deathbed, and he's like, "I love you, my son," and then he closes his eyes. You just hear like.
I mean, it's not
Well,
instant.
it's not instant. It's like once the body like fills up with gas, expels it, it goes into rigor mortis, right? And you start hardening.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick and Morty.
Stop it! That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Rick and Morty.
Hey, when are we getting season fucking whatever the fuck?
Season
I
5.
don't care about the show anymore. I stopped caring. I didn't even watch season 3.
Come on, it's a
What?
good show.
We're on
The community
season
chat.
4. What are you talking about?
Sorry, I didn't watch season 4. I watched
My
season
favorite
3.
episode was actually the one where the guy's like the toilet episode.
Oh yeah,
There's a
where he
Bob.
takes his shit on the planet. Yep.
Yeah, that's a bop.
Dude, I love dying and going into Rick and Morty.
I mean, with your death theory, James, that'd be possible. You just think of Rick and Morty.
That'd be the fucking worst. It's a good show, but fuck, they're taking too long, and I'm losing interest in keeping tabs on it. Well, that's the thing. They release it. Well, they're also working on Solar Opposites, right? And season 2 is coming out or whatever. That's.
I haven't even watched season 1 of that. Is that good?
It's not bad. It's just Rick and Morty with aliens.
Polar opposite. What?
Solar
Don't
Opposite.
give it a listen. Don't give it a little listen, David.
Look. It's pretty good. It's good for what it is. Okay. It's different enough from Rick and Morty, but it's so obvious that it's made from like Dan Harmon. You know what I mean? It's very obviously him.
Dan Harmon
did
has
like
like the
Community
one
a
and
lot.
only style. Oh, Community was so fucking good, dude. Oh.
Yeah, it was really good. I like that.
I need to watch that show. I haven't watched it.
Okay, so you're telling me you sat down and watched the entirety of Nickelodeon's fucking little propaganda garbage. Then you sat down and watched the entirety of Disney's fucking racist 1980 Nazi shit, but you won't watch Community.
I never said I won't watch it. I just haven't watched it.
Ooh, you see how they canceled Pepe Le Pew?
They did.
Yeah, they canceled
Good.
Pepe Le Pew.
Nice.
watched
He's
one
a
of the cartoons.
rapist.
This is like it was ridiculous. It's insane how it took us this long to realize how rapey he was.
Yeah, seriously. They finally got. Well, that's like a Looney Tunes thing, right?
Yeah.
Is it because of the new Space Jam that's coming out? Oh, Space Jam! Oh shit. Lola Bunny,
Look,
no
this
longer
one-
sexy.
This one wasn't even that good. All right.
Huh.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, you have your opinion, but it's a cult classic, all right?
Exactly. Cult classic and cults are bad. So it's a bad classic.
All right. Well, they changed Lola Bunny completely, so no longer.
Is she hotter now?
No, she's like Bugs Bunny, just female.
But give me some thigh voluptuous ratios.
Nope. Someone made a meme of her as Big Chungus and it fucking killed me.
Look, I'm just. How do you guys feel about that? The whole Lola Bunny I just want to say, the picture that every fucking news article, every Twitter post uses is an actual porn picture.
Yeah, it's fake. It's the wrong picture. I don't know why they use that
not
one.
from the movie.
Because in the movie,
she's not that voluptuous.
She could be.
But
But no.
it doesn't matter. Whatever version of Lola they're gonna put on screen, Rule 34 is gonna make it like fucking jacked up to a billion. It really doesn't matter what they do.
People are just like, I can't masturbate in the theater anymore. Like, I don't get it.
Well, the thing, like, it's not gonna be in theaters. It's going straight to streaming services, right? It's like on HBO Max or Hulu or some shit like that. I don't know. But
How do you feel about that? Okay, here's the actual thing I want to talk about, because I feel like this is just like distraction from the fact that the movie's not gonna be 2D animated. It's gonna be 3D animated.
Ooh, that's kind of cringe.
They need to
I mean, they can make it work. They can make it work. I don't know.
look,
I guess it could make it work. I want to see it in 2D.
I'm tired. These are 2D characters, right? Originally, they're 2D characters. Just make them 2D. Just do like what you did in the original, right?
Isn't Zootopia a 3D model thing? Like I've seen animation. Like I've seen like the backstage.
Yeah, but have you ever seen Bugs Bunny look that 3D before?
But like, I mean, if they can make it look like Zootopia quality, it's gonna be fine.
Well, Zootopia has like real animal fucking.
It's just, no, it's simulated, David. It's not real animals on the screen.
Yeah, I know that, but like, what am I trying to say?
Ain't no bunny got those thighs. Come on.
Look. In Zootopia, the animals have like real animal like proportions, right? Like,
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Listen.
They're all humanoid. They're all humanoid.
They are humanoid, but like an ox,
tall?
an ox is like thick, right? It's big.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
If you put fucking whatever the bitch's name is from Zootopia, what's the main bunny's name?
Judy.
If you put Judy Hopps next to Bugs Bunny, they look nothing alike.
Different styles. Who gives a fuck? Judy
But
Hopps is-
But if you make Bugs Bunny look like Judy Hopps, it's gonna look fucking ridiculous.
All right, here's a question though. I think I know what's happening. It's not that people are trying to censor the breasts of these characters, because Judy Hopps is also kind of like flat-chested as well. I think
You're saying you were looking at her tits, James?
No, I just looked at it.
What do you mean?
Whatever. I just looked at it and I'm just saying, like, think about it. I think that people are like, stop concentrating on the thighs. It's the butt that counts, because she has. Stop concentrating on the top. Concentrate on the bottom, because she has the thighs. Let me see a Lola Bunny.
That's an amen right there, brother.
Lola Bunny. She got them thighs too.
That's right.
It's all about the thighs now, not about the top.
Yeah, no one cares about tits anymore. If you're a tit man, you're gay.
It's true. It's been an ass man's world for like 10 years now.
It really has been.
Ever since Nicki Minaj has told everyone to eat ass like groceries.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm drinking water.
Look,
It is.
we live in an ass world right now, literally, and also like metaphorically. It's all about the ass.
Well, that's the thing. With ass, it's like uniform, right?
It's circular, like the world.
Well, you can. The thing is, you can make yourself have a good ass. You can't make yourself have big old titties. Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Do a lot of squats.
Do squats, Kevin.
Ass,
You're the muscle man here. Don't you know?
You can tone your ass, but you won't grow it.
Yes. What?
It doesn't grow. What are you talking about?
Kevin,
I don't think you're not a real muscle man. This isn't a real muscle man. Your muscles are fake. Fake! Loser!
Let's think about the actual muscle, right? What is it called? Like the gluteus maximus or some shit?
Yes.
It's a fucking flat string that goes down your entire pelvis. How thick do you think it's gonna get?
Then Kevin, how could you explain my absolute dumb truck of an ass?
Because you're born with a dumb truck of an ass. What are you talking about? How many squats do you do a day?
Listen, you can literally work out and tone your ass and make it look nice. There are ways of getting your booty to be dumpish.
Yeah, but it'll never be, let's say, on the Nicki Minaj level.
Because that's
fake!
prostate. That's not prostates. That's prosthetics.
It's
No, but what I'm saying
prosthetics.
is, you could work out as much. Like it's same thing with arms. Like you can work out as much as you want, but there's still gonna be someone with a better looking arm than you.
Oh, yeah, of course, that's genetics.
Yeah, Kevin, but you can get an ass.
If you have a flat butt, you can work it out so it looks like, fuller.
I mean,
See,
look
I
at
agree- I'll
Sam.
agree with that a little bit.
Sam was literally a toothpick, but now she's working on her dump truck. It's a little one, but it's a little dump truck.
A little dump truck that could.
I'm so sorry, James.
Whatever. this is yeah, I don't know.
I want to talk about something.
No, I want to talk about this. Our Discord server has had in the past 10 years of this fucking Discord server, no one has left our country. No one has left their state. Corona hits. We got one goes to Ukraine, one goes to fucking Texas. What do you mean?
I agree.
I
Me and Kevin
agree.
are the only ones who are sane here. What is happening? Why are you like walking on tippy toes now?
I'm tall.
Floating a little bit.
Yeah. Look, I'll say this. Me and Kevin are the only ones respecting this fucking COVID.
I
thing.
haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, you too.
Actually,
what you did?
no. I went to North Carolina.
Ooh. The fuck is that? Do you hear that? Fuck off this. Bye.
Can you hear it too? I just...
James.
Alright, I need to stop it.
You can't stay there until you get it to stop. I wonder if the camera can pick him up. He's just on the little mountain. No,
Well, can the stream hear audio from that or from you? Like, does it hear from you?
What?
Look what I
this
found.
Thing?
Like,
It hears it from the game audio.
Look what I found. What is this?
You found your pizza.
I just found a pizza.
How the fuck did you find my pizza? I flung that shit so far. Hey, give it to me. I can't.
Alright,
What the
quick, grab it, Kevin. Come on, grab the pizza. Look, podcast is almost over, so we're just kind of. What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thanks,
All right.
boy.
I want to talk about. bear with me here, all right, Kevin. Bear with me.
Okay.
The brand new
with you.
Disney movie.
Oh my god.
Raya.
I don't care.
It was bad.
I saw that.
It wasn't good. Okay. All right.
You know, David hits me up at like, what is it, like fucking like 8 a.m. He's like, "You was Disney with me? Oh, Disney with me?"
I didn't want to experience it alone. I literally watched it by myself and I fell asleep. It was so.
Is it the Chinese one with the Chinese dragon thing?
The Elsa dragon, yeah.
That's bad. I don't like it. It looks awful. It just looks bad. Like
It's how do I explain? It's missing so much.
Was that you guys? Who threw a cupcake?
James.
Where'd you get a cupcake?
I don't know. I just had it.
Okay.
Look, why is it bad? Tell us the story, because I see it on Twitter constantly, and I just don't care about it.
Okay, spoilers. If anybody actually wants to watch this piece of shit film, basically, dragon exist, bring water, rain, nature, whatever. All right, whatever. Okay.
Classic. Yep.
All right.
Avatar.
And then all of a sudden, big bad fucking these big purple smoke things come around, and if you touch it, you die, and you turn to stone, right?
Classic. Yeah.
And so then the dragons start dying, and then the last dragons, they take all their powers, they put into this orb.
Right.
Then this.
And look at the pizza. It's like.
Yeah, James having his own little adventure with that.
Sorry.
Okay.
The pizza. The
Okay.
pizza.
Then.
float.
Okay.
sorry.
Look. After all that, the last dragon disappears or whatever. After she does the spell to make the fucking purple smoke go away,
Right.
and then the entire world splits up into different nations. Only one nation has the orb. And then they get tricked, the orb smashes, the big purple things come back, her dad dies, and then she's just trying to get the last dragon, she finds the last dragon, it's annoying as fuck, and it's got the stupidest voice I've ever...
No!
What the fuck, man?
It's just not a good movie. It lacks so much substance. I feel like if I would compare this movie to a food, it'd be unsalted, unbuttered, mashed potatoes.
I mean, those can bop sometimes, you know.
Unsalted? I don't think so. Like, at least put some
You
cheese
ever had
on
mashed
it.
potatoes with nothing on it?
It just tastes like
Yeah, I
nothing.
eat that every morning.
You are disgusting.
I eat one raw potato every morning.
Look, I'll say this. Like,
I didn't like the design of the dragon. She's
I don't
scary.
li-
She's
I
too
don't-
human.
I don't like anything that Disney does. I like Soul. That's it. Like Disney comes out with like a movie, like a good movie every like 5 years.
And they're charging $30 for it.
Bruh.
Wait, would you have to like on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
So if
You pay for
membership,
streaming
you pay for-
service and you gotta pay $30 for whatever reason.
something
But
great.
it
That's
also
something
comes out for free in like a month. So
great. So did you pay for it?
sure.
David paid for it. He did. Look at the pizzas. Look, why I was laughing is because the pizza's going down the hill flop. Like, look.
Right.
Look how they flop. No. Don't.
We're just playing fetch with James right now. It's fucking whatever.
Was that offensive to furries?
What?
No,
playing fetch?
some first probably like that.
Oh, I saw a cringe talk the other day of like it was a full-grown man in a fursuit, and it was supposed to be like his wife was recording him his first time in the snow, and he was like, oh, he touched the snow, he went, ah!
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. When I get a fursuit, I won't be doing that. You
Why
catch
not?
me dead trying to
Why
be
not?
like,
It'll be
not?
so funny.
Don't you have your own like persona?
yeah,
You
I
gotta
do,
act out,
but
you know?
but like I don't want to do the whole like. Oh, look at me,
No, but like, look, when
James
you
is a
put your
furry
when you
to
put your
an
helmet on, it's like that green mask shit from Jim Carrey. And
You start just going. They're like, oh, fluffy, poachy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They never noticed me until I put on the fursuit.
I still think we should all meet up and go to a fursuit convention.
Here's the thing,
James,
But what's
you know you want
the
to.
problem? If I go there, people would recognize me.
Yeah.
They recognize your unfurred self.
Look,
If I'm not in a fursuit, then no, they wouldn't know.
look, James. If they do recognize you, me and Kevin are gonna be so enthralled with other things, we're probably not even gonna notice that you're famous.
Also, it'll probably get us in VIP areas. You know, like, oh my god, that's the guy who drew Pikachu getting railed by Dragonite.
I didn't draw that. I didn't. I've never drawn a Pokemon.
Have you drawn Pokemon before, Kevin? James?
Kevin.
Shit, sorry.
No,
my
I
bad.
haven't drawn Pokemon yet.
I actually
Wait, I
have.
think I did draw Pokemon.
Yeah.
Let me see what Pokemon.
And why wouldn't you? I mean, it's just you know, it's another animal, but it's another fan base you can cash in on.
No, I don't think I drew a Pokemon.
You should look into Digimon fan base. You know what I mean?
No.
James, you ever draw the big what's it called?
The
The
big one?
the one
Yeah,
where
I
they're
drew the
big.
big one.
Where they get to get stepped on in tiny cities?
No, macro? No,
Yeah,
I don't
you
draw
don't.
macro.
Why not?
What a loser.
'Cause,
Doesn't
it's
even
not
draw
my
macro,
thing.
dude.
You gotta expand your
Honestly,
team
like,
portfolio.
okay, here's the thing. Macro stuff is pretty impressive in terms of like artistic style, because it's like you're drawing a whole city. That's pretty cool.
I mean, you could be like in the woods. You can be getting stepped on by Godzilla in the woods. You know.
Yeah,
Most of the time
it
it's
could
in
be
a
like
city,
that
though.
penguin over there. You see how big it is? Macro penguin.
Macro penguin.
And they got 3 toes, so it's a lot easier. You know.
Look, I'm telling you, macro stuff is pretty impressive. You know what? Like fetishes are pretty impressive that like are weird.
Scat.
Macro, because you're drawing a lot of like cars and stuff like that.
Right.
Or because you gotta draw the inside of someone really good.
That is that's so impressive. Inflation.
No, that one sucks. You don't need anatomy to draw that one. Just a big ball.
Big
Honestly,
bull.
I kind of feel like I'm a bit jealous of inflation, guys, because
Yeah, but why don't you just
think about it. Their commission is literally draw a big circle on the screen with my little head and my little arms and my little legs.
I guess you're
Don't
right,
work on anatomy. Don't work on anything. Just draw a big circle. And it's like,
Big
man, I wish
circle.
I didn't have to draw fucking
But why
shit.
can't you just expand into that territory?
Because it's not my thing.
Hey
Is it
guys,
awkward?
I'm now drawing inflation. Send me your
I mean, like,
commissions.
if someone were to walk up to you and be like, "I'll give you whatever your commission is to do inflation," wouldn't you just do it?
No, because
I think then the word would spread that James is doing some weird fetish shit.
So
Yeah.
And then he would be constantly berated with,
Part of the furry community,
feet,
who the-
I want inflation, give me the vor.
But that's all
Kevin,
money.
Kevin.
You can pay extra for weird shit.
Kevin, I already have a second account where I do like actual artwork, and people go there and say, "Oh, you're the furry guy," and it's annoying as shit. So like, imagine
being known as the
imagine
furry
if.
guy.
Well, it's not okay. They're not being mean though. They're just being like, "Oh, cute." Like I draw something, they're like, "Oh, surprise, you're not a fluffy dog or whatever." And it's like, that's. Can you not? Like, I appreciate that you're a fan, but like, can you not? There's not the account for that.
Boys,
What?
it's over. Let's go.
Fuck you, Stream. I'm out of here. God damn it, I'm free. Suck my ass.
Moral of the story, I wouldn't want to do inflation because then people would do that on my main account. They would talk about inflation instead of being a fluffy dog.
That's
Who cares? You make money.
I'm already doing enough with Patreon. I don't need more money.
You can make more. You can't even live on your own yet.
Oh, I found a
I'm making 3K
pizza.
a month.
Yeah, but like you can get a shitty apartment. What if you get 6K a month? Then you can get a nice
Because
little.
of
Nice little...
inflation. Well, my money would grow because of inflation.
I got the pizza, guys.
If you show someone like the tax
Look,
effects over the
David,
years,
make it
will they
roll
bust them out?
downhill. Make it roll downhill. Like, just drop it gently, like on an incline. Look at how it goes.
Hold on, let me get rid of my camera real quick.
Okay, like grab it. Come here. Drop it like, put it here. Okay, no. It needs to be more on an incline. Drop it here. Look at it go! It's like spinning. Look at it. It's like flop, flop, flop. You see how it spins?
It's speed.
Spin! Alright, end the podcast. Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
That's good ending.